What's up? Welcome back. I'm John Stark, MacMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic. I'm deep in awards season, but I watched Slingshot, Bleecker Street. This is I watched it with audio description done by William Michael Redman, and uh, it's on VOD if you want to find it. Casey Affleck, Laurence Fishburne, really the reasons to watch here. Actually, Laurence Fishburne is really the I don't really even like Casey Affleck that much here, to be totally honest. The film's okay. It didn't do that well at the box office. It was like a September release, and I kind of got the vibe why. It's one of those like space madness movies. So we open on Affleck sort of waking up out of like cryo, and we get sort of this weird sort of unnecessary exposition about why they're on the mission and where the mission is going, and they're flying to Titan to get sort of some sort of life-saving element that they found on Titan to bring it back to Earth because climate change has ravaged Earth. We get sort of even like a little bit of a documentary on like why is this astronaut being shown this? Um so uh it's for the purpose of the audience, not for the purpose of actually, which is one of those weird things where it's like, okay, this is for us, not for them, but the movie would be better if it was for them. Anyway, so they're doing this thing, and they're on this mission. He wakes up, and the captain's played by Laurence Fishburne. There's another guy, Nash. I I didn't care. Uh, he has these flashbacks too with Zoe, and I was like, I don't care. I think her name was Zoe. I don't even care. And I know that they're somewhat pertinent to the thing, but I kind of always knew where the film was headed, in terms of this space madness. And the film lost me at the point where they pull out a gun. I'm like, why is there a gun on board? Why? Why is there a gun on board? Like, it's not even like a space gun. This isn't even like the future where it's like a laser gun or something like phasers on it. It's just a gun on a spaceship, a heavy, pressurized, God forbid a hole were to rip through the exterior. So after that point, I just kind of shut down. uh, it was already sort of losing me as the film progressed because I Casey just wasn't doing anything for me here, and I felt like Laurence was um, doing so much where I was like, well, he has to be something. There's something here with going on with Laurence. Like Laurence was really enjoying being in this movie. I'm not gonna fault him at all. Like he was great. The one thing that I would take away from Slingshot, and one of the better things that I enjoyed about the film, was Laurence Fishburne. He came to play. He did not know that he was in this weird sort of like been here, done that before space drama about space madness, whatever. Like, are we really seeing what we're seeing? I don't know. Did Adam Sandler really see a giant spider earlier this year in Spaceman? I don't know. Why don't we just keep diving into this, into the genre of, Jesus. Anyway, it's one of those. It's just one of those like, oh my God, is that real? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. We're in space. It doesn't really bring anything new to that. And the ending is a bit of a stretch and also kind of leaves you a little bit unfulfilled, I would say, in the end. But yeah, not really high on Slingshot. I think the audio description from William Michael Redman was really pretty good, all things considered. It's There's not a lot. I think there's like four people in the cast. There's like three people on the ship, and then he keeps flashing back to his romance with this Zoe person who worked on building the ship. I think there's only four people in the cast, so it's just dull. And you've been here before. Is it terrible? No, it's not god awful. It's just a film where it's like, yeah, we've seen this before. I wouldn't recommend it again. I'd recommend, I don't know, something else like Sunshine or Event Horizon. Event Horizon is very underrated. A lot of people bash that film because of Paul W.S. Anderson. But I think it's one of those films that, from what I can tell, has found a little bit more of an appreciation as time has passed. So, their Space Madness has been done better before. This is a little bit like Spaceman, and it has the unfortunate thing of coming after Spaceman. And honestly, I thought Adam Sandler did better in Spaceman than I think Casey Affleck did in Slingshot. So, even though I'm not one of those people who's just jumps on Casey for everything. I liked The Instigators. This didn't work for me. Laurence stole the show here. So I'm going to give Slingshot a C-. So if you want to watch another Space Madness sci-fi film, here it is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you guys on the other side.